Yo, welcome back to another TGTF Pod. How y'all feeling? Put it in the comments on how y'all feeling.
How y'all feel?
And then, as per usual, you already know we got our boy here.
Lord Loso, your favorite fat guy.
You feel me? And I am Drew the Girl Dad. You feel me?
You feel me?
You feel me? But how y'all feeling? How was y'all week? Let us know how y'all week was. How was your week? Your week was decent?
My week was decent. Um, my bad. My week was decent. Uh, my birthday was last weekend, so I've been celebrating. I've been kicking it
Ever since?
ever since. My big brother barbecued for me last night. Shout out Shake LaBamba.
Shout him out.
Um, it's nothing major, but you see your boy out here working.
No, but I thought you did some other stuff this week.
What?
Like a 72-hour fruit cleanse. Didn't you do that?
Dang, I forgot all about the fruit cleanse with my acting debut coming up. You feel me?
I'm already knowing.
That's why I was doing the fruit cleanse. I'm trying to start acting and modeling and stuff, trying to get my skin clear.
You trying to get your beach bod? I thought you were trying to get your beach bod. My bad. I thought you were trying to get into it.
I've always had a beach bod.
Okay.
People think this a dad bod, but really it's like a God bod. Like this is the bod that God had. What? I take my shirt off, people start sweating. Listen. The fruit cleanse was decent. So Sunday night, I think you did it with me. Did you do it with me?
For sure, I did it with you.
Sunday night at like 11 was like the last time I ate. 10:30 was the last time I ate.
Yeah, that was the last time I ate too.
We did water and fruit for 72 hours. Did you make it the whole 72 hours?
I made it the whole 72 hours.
The whole 72.
The whole 72.
Not 70.
Not 71, not 71 and a half. 72 hours is what I made it. You feel me? Did you make it your 72 hours?
I made it. I went a little bit past.
What fruit were you eating?
My favorite fruit, grapes, pineapples. I still got some watermelon in there. I got some apples, and I love bananas. But that's because I'm borderline a heart risk, and I be having like to take water pills, so I be needing potassium.
Okay.
But bananas give me potassium, so I love bananas.
You like the taste of bananas?
It's not even about the taste. It's just I need it.
I'm not.
You know how some stuff you just need, you can't
like,
eat.
I gotta have this. Yeah, I'm good on bananas.
Well, what was your fruit?
So I had watermelon, pears, apples, oranges, mangoes.
Okay, domestication.
Yeah, I was all across the board with it. You feel me?
You see, personally, I thought you was at the crib eating dragon fruit for 3 days. I thought you
I
was
should have been eating
dragon fruit Jones.
Yeah.
So
I heard that clears out your system even better. The
Yeah.
dragon fruit even cleans it out even better. I never even had dragon fruit actually. You ever had dragon fruit?
in a Starbucks drink. Shout out to Starbucks.
Oh, I had it in the Starbucks drink, I guess.
Yeah,
But I feel like that ain't.
that's like a powder dragon
Yeah, I feel
fruit.
like that's not even really that it. That's not even it.
I've never ate a real. I don't know where to get a dragon fruit from.
You probably gotta go like to Hogwarts or something maybe.
You think it breathe fire?
Yeah, probably.
Stupid.
You probably will be decent after.
How was your week, man?
My week was decent. I thought I was gonna struggle. The first time I did the 72-hour cleanse, it was a real struggle for me. I was thinking about food. I was talking about food.
You didn't make it the first time.
I didn't even make it the first time.
I did it with you the first time.
I made it like 68 hours the first time, and I was walking into work, and I
And you
almost
folded.
passed out. I started sweating hard. I was shaking. I almost passed out. I think my blood sugar was down. I think I just needed to like maybe eat an orange or something, and I went.
And you would have been decent.
Yeah, and I could have probably been decent, but instead I went home and I ate a sandwich. You feel me?
What kind of sandwich?
A Jersey Mike sandwich. Jersey Mike.
Cold cut?
Cold cut for sure.
Weirdo.
Well, I needed to. I didn't want to put nothing too heavy on my stomach, so I wanted to just do a cold cut sandwich where it wasn't too heavy on my stomach. But that was probably still too heavy on my stomach.
Okay.
But this second time it was love. I felt like it was super easy.
It was easy this time.
It was super easy. And I had a guy training with me, and we ride around in a car together. And he ate Jimmy John's in front of me, and I still was green. I ate pears, grapes, and watermelon the whole time that he was in the car with me eating the sandwich.
Let me just tell you right now, because you strong for that, because I was with your brother the other day, and we went to the park. We was chilling or whatever. He had the dog out there. We kicking it, and the park had food trucks on each end at each entrance.
For sure.
Different food
I know
trucks.
it's probably busting too.
And I'm a food connoisseur, so you know me, I want to try it.
For sure.
But I'm day 2 into the food cleanse. I can't.
At this point, you too deep in it.
I can't. You feel me? So your brother like, man, what's these food trucks right here? What's to them? In my head, when he said this, my stomach clenched a little bit. Because I'm like, please,
You know my brother
please.
love to share.
Yeah, he'll share. I'm like, please,
Yeah.
please don't get no food.
Cause he can be like, what you want? I'll just buy it for you. Or he just gonna share his whole meal with you type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big King a real dude, man. Shout out to.
Shout out to Big King. Shout out to Broski. Nah, that's crazy. But yeah. So it wasn't even that hard for me this time. This time it was super easy. And I actually liked it. Now I want to do like a 48 just water cleanse, just drinking water. I wanted to do
48 hours
70.
just water.
I wanted to do 72, but I think I should shoot for 72 first. I mean 48 first, and then try to 72.
Put it in the comments if you think he should do 48 or 72. But I got another proposal that I want y'all to just hear me out. I feel
Okay.
forget the 42 hours, 72 hours, just water.
Okay.
We could probably do that and just knock it out, but I think we need to do that every other
Other
day,
day.
not eating.
Yeah.
For a whole 30 days, 31 days even, if you want to, the whole month.
The whole month.
You feel me? Let's just put some hair on our chest. You feel me? And then on the days that we not eating, the days that we can eat, still eat good.
We still need to eat healthy.
Yeah, like
For sure. I feel
one of
I
them
respect
days
that.
maybe you could, you know what I'm saying,
You got
live your
cheat
life
day,
a little.
You feel me?
But for the most part, still try to eat fruit on them days. Still don't be eating a lot of bread on them days. Still, yeah, when you eat something, anything, try to eat fruit with it.
Well, it's
instead of
crazy
getting
because
French fries.
today I only had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich this morning,
Okay.
and then I had fruit all day today.
How childish of you?
No, I wanted to continue to try to eat healthy. That's crazy. You think I'm childish? That's crazy.
I didn't
Put
mean
it in
it.
the comments if y'all eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They still busting me.
It's just funny to me because it's like, who made this lunch for you, your mom?
No, I made it. It wasn't even lunch. I just woke up and ate it. Like,
Oh,
that was
okay.
breakfast. You
I
get
thought
me? And
somebody put
I
this in a
heated up
brown
the
paper
toast.
bag.
I heated up the toast. I mean, I heated up the bread just a little bit.
So you made a bougie peanut butter
It
and
don't
jelly.
even turn into like toast. It's just like a soft bread, but it's
Okay.
warm. But then the peanut butter melts kind of, and it's like overly busting.
Okay.
And I used to always put the
You cut the crust off?
I do not cut the crust off. I eat the crust.
You cut the crust off.
I don't eat. Why? Because I'm skinny.
Mhm.
Okay, that's crazy. But yeah, I enjoyed doing doing the little fruit cleanse and pushing myself to limits that I never did before, and things like that. I think it was dope. How did you enjoy it?
What before I answer that, what do you think you're supposed to get out of these fruit cleanses? What is it teaching you?
I think that it's teaching me discipline. I think it's teaching me to be able to say no to things that I don't need. I think that it's teaching my body to work differently and operate on high levels in a pressured level without food. I think as well,
sure.
and I think that it's training my body to, if it ever has to happen that I don't eat, that I'm already immune to it. And I'll be used to it if I have to eat something like that.
That's why I like doing these. It really do teach you discipline. It teach you to say no to yourself.
Hold yourself accountable.
Hold yourself accountable,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes saying no to the flesh is hard. You feel me?
For sure, this is our temple, and we be putting bad stuff in it all the time.
Back to back to back.
Yeah, and this is our temple. This is what we supposed to be taking care of our bodies, and we be putting processed food, drinks, smoking, all of that stuff. And it's like me doing this fruit cleanse was like trying to like reboot myself and start clean and I want to start eating better and doing better and not.
It's like a second chance.
It's like a second chance even almost.
A new lease on life.
Even, yep.
Okay.
So that's kind of like my plan on it.
I'm not mad at that.
Because I drink a lot of soda, I drink a lot of juice, I drink a lot of sweet tea, I drink a lot of that stuff, and I eat a lot of candy. I may look healthy, but I don't think that I'm healthy just because the way that I eat. I know that I'm not healthy. So I want to start eating better so I can live longer.
You know, when you start eating a little bit better, you start drinking a little bit more water, you start eating a little bit more fruit, your skin get better, your vitals get better, your blood flow get better. Like
your vibe gets better, your energy gets better, you're
not as angry because you're not tired all the time. A lot of the time, people be having attitudes, and they don't even know why they mad, but they be mad because they be tired, and they tired because of the foods that they eating.
Yep.
It's a lot of processed stuff in these foods that are built to slow us down and make us tired, so we are not able to reach those next goals and next steps, and just make us go to sleep and forget about it and wake up and do the same thing over again.
So I used to always say that I was supposed to be fat because I like to eat and then take a nap. but it was because of the stuff that I was eating that made me want to take these naps
For sure.
and made me lazy. Uh,
The whole fruit cleanse, you probably didn't even have to take a nap. You was just
no, so I napped the first day a lot. On that Monday, I napped a lot.
you was off though. That
But I
was
was
your
off, and I didn't have my daughter, so I slept a lot. Uh, but it's crazy because when I got to like the end of the fruit cleanse, I got just like this burst of energy, and I wanted to like clean up everything. I wanted to fold the clothes. I wanted to like really get active, and I'm like, dang, I don't ever feel like this on a regular day. I be down. I be working so hard. I be always got some stuff going on that I'm like, damn. I'm like, I went to work. I did all this stuff, and now I'm at the crib at 7 o'clock, cleaning up, trying to do stuff, and I'm like, damn. I'm normally trying to lay down at this time. You feel me? I'm trying to get the kids ready for bed and like.
I feel it.
But let's get to the podcast. You feel me? So it's gonna be a little bit of a switcher, but why do you think that switcher? Why do you think that people go at? Okay, I'm gonna start over. Why do you think that people go after people with low self esteem,
Ooh.
male and female, both
So
sexes,
it's probably different for each,
for sure.
but I think people like low self esteem people because they are not confident in themselves. They go after people that don't have a lot. It's almost like what's it called? Preying on the weak.
Yep.
It's like you see somebody that don't look like, you feel me, they doing well, and then you feel like you are a better person than them, but you're choosing not to be a better person than them because you're going to use them for something. I feel like people use people with low self esteem to get to next levels and stuff. Um, Guys will date girls that they not even attracted to, that they don't even like, that have low self esteem, that are and it don't even gotta be because of like money or they weight or anything. It could be like a mental thing. People have low self esteem for different reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and if people go after you because of that, it's because there's something wrong inside of them. It's something not hitting right inside of them. How do you feel about it?
I think that people that go after low people with low self esteem, they either they don't know themselves first and foremost. I feel they're trying to still figure out who they are. I also think that people that go after people with low self esteem, they think that they can't find nothing better.
Mm.
They think that they can't find nothing better, or they want this person that has low self esteem, so the next person don't get them, and they don't have to worry about getting cheated on, getting left, or anything like that. I also think it's an easier way for them to just be able to do them. They find somebody that has low self esteem. They're like, oh, I can take advantage of this. I can still do
I can
me.
manipulate the
I can
situation.
manipulate this situation to go still do me. And I think that's why a lot of people do it because they can manipulate the situation and they can manipulate that person to get what they want out of it.
110%.
1,000%. I think that that's the reason
You
why
see it a
people.
lot happening around tax season. That's when the manipulation come into play.
Oh, 1,000%.
Uh, a lot of people will go after people that they think got low self esteem in order to like try to use them for something. It could be for a place to stay. It could be for money. It could be for sex. It could be for them to just make them feel like they are worth something.
For sure.
Because a lot of people, I know a lot of people that don't got low self esteem, but will go after people with low self esteem just because they are not tapping into who they really are. They would rather settle for lesser to make themselves feel some type of way instead of challenging themselves to go and get what they really want.
That's fire because I was just gonna say that they don't want the challenge of going after that person that is in their that they're supposed to be talking to or somebody that's higher than them. They don't have that in their mindset to challenge themselves to go after that person. They want
Facts.
the easier route where they can just say a couple of things to them and get their brain, and now they got them. You
Yeah.
feel me? When they can go do the same thing with the woman or the male that is a higher class,
But the woman or the male that's in a higher class is gonna challenge that person
for sure.
to come out, like to
In
show
all
them that.
different aspects, probably not in
Yeah,
just certain ways. They're gonna challenge them in all ways, and a lot of people don't like to be challenged. A lot of people don't like to be challenged, and I think that that's them taking the easy way out. Okay, well, I'm just gonna talk to this person because I can do what I want. I can say what I want, and I got her or him to do whatever I need them to do.
So picture this: a guy that is a smooth dude.
Okay.
He dressed good, got a decent job, got a nice car,
Okay.
but he stayed with his parents.
Okay.
Um, and he liked to spend all his money on like shoes and weed, but don't want to like buy a house or like settle down or something. He'll settle and go for a girl with low self esteem, and a girl with low self esteem could be like, let's say the girl like got like 3 or 4 kids, and she just don't think that nobody will want to be with her because she already had 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where her low self esteem kick in.
Right.
But she got a good job, she got her own house, and she taking care of her kids. Now this guy, he'll go talk to this girl with the 4 kids because he feel like, well, she think that nobody want her. So if I go over there, she just gonna do whatever she can to keep me,
Mm-hmm.
and she not gonna pressure me about getting a house or growing up and stop spending all my money on shoes.
Facts.
But if you go after a single woman with no kids that got a car and a house and everything going on, she's gonna want you to eventually man up and take some responsibility.
Either do better than her or be equal with her at the same
Yeah.
time. You feel me? And I think that's where the man goes wrong. But most of the people that are shooting at these women are or these men, they're preying on them. You
Yeah.
feel me? They're catching their weaknesses. They're asking them these questions. They're like, oh, cool, bet I got her. I know exactly what I need to do with this person.
It's wild. It's a wild life.
Very wild life.
But it happens. It definitely happens. We see it a lot. Let me ask you this. You've been in a relationship before?
For sure. I just got out of a long relationship
Oh, okay.
about a year and some months ago.
A year and some months ago?
A year and some months ago. You feel me?
Single for a year and some months ago. Okay. Are you okay with your partner having friends of the opposite sex? And would she
Okay.
be and would your partner be okay with you having friends of the opposite sex?
Okay. I think that your partner should be able to have friends of the opposite sex for
For
sure.
sure.
I think that they should be able to have those friends. And if they've already had those friends before they met you, why would I stop having these friends because of that? You feel me? But I also feel that some of these opposite sex friends, they got a weird connection going on. You feel me? So I feel personally that if I can't trust the relationship that they got and they hanging out solely by themselves, just them two, I personally wouldn't like that. But I'm not going to tell her what she has to do, and I'm not going to force her to do anything that she doesn't have to do. You feel me? I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. You feel me?
Respectfully.
Because if I can't, if I don't trust it, and I feel some type of way about it, and you don't think that there's something wrong with it, then clearly you're not seeing the same thing I am. And if you felt some type of way about me having this girl or this or that, or I knew that the relationship that I had with this female was weird and I'm kicking it with her by myself and I have a girlfriend now or somebody that I'm serious and I'm talking to,
Right.
I'm going to stop talking to this woman on that level. Yeah, we can still be friends. We can still do this. We can still do that.
But we can't kick it like
But
that.
we can't kick it like that. We are no longer at that level. We are no longer those people. You feel me?
Do
Because
you got girlfriends that's like that though? Like that you can't be around when you get in a relationship?
no, I don't personally.
Not you personally?
No, not no more. No, hell no. I
Respectfully.
used to, but not no more. I don't have those friends that I had that was like that. Nah. How do you feel about it?
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Potato, potato.
Potato, potato.
For sure.
I don't care who a girl talk to.
Okay.
People think I'm like cocky or conceited or something because I always like really believed in myself. I always thought that I was like,
That nigga.
I don't want to say that because I don't know who watching, but I always thought that I was like a fat sex symbol. Like I walk into somewhere and tell. Remember I told that girl at the thing I was a fat male model.
For sure.
Like I just have a upwards of confidence about myself to the point where I feel like if a girl does got a guy friend and she know that he on that with her, then she was never my girl in the
first place.
In the first place.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you was never for me if that's the case. Because I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table, I know what I'm doing. I don't mind you having friends. We can all kick it. Y'all can kick it by yourself. Just respect me and I'm gonna respect you.
For sure. Respect goes a long way.
Life is too short to be fighting about stuff that you can't control. I can't control what you do when you leave this house, when you leave this car. I got to be able to trust you and know that you know what you have.
Yeah, if you can't trust somebody, that's like another full-time job because you're gonna be worried about what they doing, where they at, what they got going on, what they got going on in
And
their
it's
phone.
always an argument.
Always an argument, and it's
Like,
toxic.
I've been in relationships because where I've had girlfriends and a real girlfriend, and my girlfriend did not like my girlfriends, even though my girlfriends were just my friends. And they had been my friends for years. And it was always a conversation like, why you with such and so, why you with Kenya, why you with Kiari, why
Yeah,
you feel me? I'm like,
these
these
are
my
my
A1
homies.
raps, you
Yeah,
feel
these
me?
my homies.
Like I don't do anything inappropriate with them. They don't do anything inappropriate with me. We kick it. We like the same shows. We like the same music. Like these been my homies
For sure.
for over 10 years. Like how can I just not be they homie? I've been dating you for what 2 months. I've known them for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Why
And
would I?
if I ain't mess with them yet, I probably am not going to mess with them now. You feel me?
Facts.
And if I got her around you, then she probably love. It's probably all
It's
love.
probably all love.
If I don't bring a girl around you, then it's probably not gonna be love. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring no girl I'm messing around with in front of.
Around you, you
You
feel
feel
me?
me?
If I'm bringing her around, then she probably is cool people's, and she probably is really just my homie, and I have never messed with her.
For sure,
Uh,
for sure.
Let me ask you this: would you ever want your girl to delete somebody off of Facebook or Instagram because they were their ex, or they tried to shoot their shot, or they was talking, or something like that?
Me personally, I'm not into the social media stuff like that, so that wouldn't even cross my mind. I don't ask people to delete nobody. I don't ask people to block nobody. I'm very secure in myself, only just because I'm 33.
Okay.
I've been dating girls since I was like 8 years old, so I know that if one don't work out, it's gonna be another one that may will,
There's plenty of
and
fish in the
then
sea.
the next one may be a little bit better than the last one. Sometimes for a second I'll be sad in those moments when I lose one, but I know something else good is coming. You feel me? I can't uh I can't be out here tweaked out like that. I can't
For
be out
sure.
here tweaked out like that.
I feel that.
Young guys, I was gonna say young YNs, don't be out here tweaked out like that.
Do not be out here tweaked out.
Man, if you gonna fight for something, fight for you. Fight for the stuff that you believe
For
in.
sure.
Fight for the stuff that you want.
No, the next relationship that I get in, I know exactly what I'm gonna be looking for. I know exactly who I need to be in that situation. Uh, I'm not gonna fake nothing. I'm gonna be 100% me as soon as I start this relationship, and
Okay.
you're gonna have to figure it out if you want to be with me or not.
Respectfully.
For sure.
Respectfully.
So we're gonna bring up the little Shannon Sharp situation. How you feel about the little Shannon Sharp situation?
Oh man. Shout out Cameron, because Cameron is what brought this to my attention.
The right way.
Cameron's so funny. Um, Shannon Sharp, 50 years old. You feel me? But
She is a Dubberooski, 20 ball.
so me personally, I feel like it's a crazy situation. I feel like you made all of this money to give it away. Um, it's like it's places for this sex stuff. Like Amsterdam, you can go to Amsterdam and give a girl like $80. She'll be in a storefront window, and you can do whatever you want to her for $80. Get a receipt, and then go back to the crib. Nothing ever happened. You on OnlyFans with a young white lady. Y'all don't have nothing in common. You are a 50-year-old black man that's in football. This is a damn near a teenage girl.
She's a child.
She's a children.
Yeah, she don't got no.
Y'all don't have nothing in common. Y'all don't have nothing to talk about, and you are being like the creepy old dude at the cookout,
Yeah.
looking at the nieces, and that's not cool, Shannon. I don't want to be 50 trying to chase 20-year-olds. Like I don't want to be 60 trying to chase 20-year-olds.
That's
I
crazy
would.
work.
I don't like. I didn't date 20-year-olds when I was 20. I've always liked the older women. My whole life I've been shooting for older women. I dated like two girls younger than me. Shout out to them. Y'all were some amazing individuals to get me. But they was only like 3 years younger than me at the most. Like I like older women. I can't. How do you feel about that? You got a daughter, so you must.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. That's like her grandfather trying to shoot her shot at him. You feel me? Like that's how I look at it. I think that is crazy. I would not want my daughter in that situation,
At
whether it was
all.
for money, whether it was for this or for that. I don't think that it's appropriate at all for you to be even engaging with no kid this young. Like, why are you even talking to this woman? What do y'all have in common? What
What
do
are
y'all
y'all
even
talking
talk
about?
about? You feel me?
Yeah.
What do y'all even talk
She can't
about?
even buy a drink at the
She's
bar.
never even been to the bar. You feel me?
And
She's
your whole show is you drinking with people and talking to them.
yeah, that's
So how was y'all
crazy.
talking if you couldn't drink?
Facts. I think it's crazy. I think that he deserves to hand over that 50 million. You feel me? The way that he was talking to her, the way that all this stuff. If
The
she was
text
older, if
messages.
she was older and this stuff was happening, it would be different. But her being 20 and her wanting this stuff and her asking for this stuff and then telling him this and this and that and then him still doing it, and to me that's nuts. Like if I caught my daughter doing it, it's gonna be a whole different story. You feel me?
That
I don't accept that. I don't know. I can't mess
do
with
you
that.
think at 50 years old, if you're not married, you're gonna be out here chasing young ladies?
20-year-olds, no, definitely not. Maybe in their 30s, if that. But I can't even think of that. Like I can't. Me personally, I can't even think about me trying to keep up with a 20-year-old at 50 years old.
Put this into perspective, guys. When we was 20 years old, the girls that we talked to was a
Full.
handful.
Yeah, it's
They
like talking
had so much going on because they was making all of these mistakes, trying to figure stuff out, trying to get their life together. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Why would I put myself in that position? I didn't like being in that position back then where I had to just sit on the phone and listen to
Bullshit.
nonsense about all of this stuff going wrong for you because you steadily making the wrong decisions. When I was making wrong decisions, like when I was there. So at 50 years old, when I finally got everything together, I got my bag up, I'm chilling. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not.
No, and thinking about it, he probably has kids her age or grandkids her
Yeah, they
age.
said
Do
he
you
got
feel me?
grandkids her
He
age.
has grandkids her age. So it's like me thinking about when I was 20, when I was 21, I was doing dumb stuff every day.
Every
Every
day
day I didn't have no
out here living for the day,
just
not
living the life.
like living
Living
for the
for the
day.
day
Yeah.
only. I wasn't thinking about tomorrow. I wasn't thinking unless I had something going on tomorrow or I had something going on during the
Even if
weekend.
we had stuff going on the next day, we wasn't thinking about it that day.
No,
We
not
trying to
that
figure
day.
out that we trying to figure out
Yeah.
what's going on today,
And today only.
and today only. Like
Yeah,
we'll figure out tomorrow when we get there.
for sure. When I
I
was 20,
couldn't.
it was wild. And to me, having somebody even talk, like, how did you even get into the situation where you was having a conversation with her?
Well, she's the OnlyFans girl, so he probably seen her on Twitter,
Messaged her.
messaged her, or probably subscribed to OnlyFans, seen her videos, start messaging her on there.
But the crazy thing is to me that's mind blowing is
Shannon, no, for
you have money. You went to the NFL. You could talk to any woman in this
facts,
world, pretty much.
and you still in good
And you
shape
still in
for a
good
50.
shape. You
Yeah,
got money. You got a podcast that's lit.
that's doing
Like
phenomenal.
you could talk to anybody, but y'all decide to go talk to little girls. Not even little girls, teenage women, pretty much 20-year-old women. And he's probably been talking to her since she was 19, probably 18.
Yeah,
You feel me? So it's like,
Monique told him to get him an old lady that's gonna make him something to eat
yeah,
and chill with him.
he could
Like
pick any
that's
woman pretty much, and this is what you decide to go to. But a lot of men think like that. A lot of men want a younger woman because they think that they think that it's gonna make them younger and it's going to push them to be better.
gonna give you a heart attack.
And you, well, they're thinking differently. They're gonna boost them up. They're gonna give them more testosterone. They're gonna make them feel better about themselves. They're gonna look better because they got a younger girl on their side.
When I see young women,
With old man,
not when I see young women out here making wrong decisions, I don't want to I don't want to be a creepy old man to them. I want to give them knowledge. I don't want to do
strange
sexual stuff
things,
to them or ask for sexual favors from them. I honestly I want to give them some guidance in a way where I can help them
facts.
other than use them. That's another thing we were just talking about.
Yeah,
The low self esteem stuff, people preying on stuff. Shannon Sharp is a grown man. He got it together. He got his money. He got his business. He got everything going on. He's a millionaire. He can have any girl in the world. But taking this young white lady and doing these things to her is manipulative because he has the money to make her do whatever he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw some of the text messages, and she said no, she didn't want him to put it wherever he put it, and woo out the bam, and he did it anyway because he got money. Um, Money will make you think that you
Can do anything.
can do anything. It'll make you think that you God and that you know what's right from wrong.
Well, money is power. But when people got money, they got power. They have a different type of power,
I know we
and
saw
they
it in
can,
Diddy and R. Kelly.
for sure, and they can manipulate people because they have that power. So he has the fame, he has the money. So he's already winning, and he's already using that in his advantage with that woman.
Yeah, and it's not the only one, guys. It's not the only one for sure.
You know,
Now, of course, like,
uh,
come on, man.
you think that's the
If
only
you got
20-year-old?
19-year-old girl in his inbox, this is another one on my soul.
Yeah, that little box. It's probably it.
And
Yeah, that's
then
crazy.
the times just changed so much because if it wasn't for this internet, for this Twitter, for these OnlyFans, he wouldn't even been in the same room with this young lady to make this
This
stuff
decision.
happen. You feel me?
Yeah, to make this.
He would have never even known this young lady. They probably don't even live in the same state.
Well, when you think back to like people being married, like they didn't have these issues back in the day because there was no social media.
No social
There was no
media.
social media, so they couldn't see these random women places. They couldn't heart people's stuff. They couldn't comment on people's stuff. The cheating was so hard back in the day because there was nothing for them. They just had to see them in person. You feel me?
So let me just let you know something that you don't even know right now.
What?
Shout out to the 90s babies because we was the last generation to come up without social media. 2000 y'all came up with a phone in y'all hand already. And before us, we could not just get on the internet and see women in different cities. We definitely couldn't just get on the internet and pay to watch them do strange stuff to themselves. So we living in a world right now where it is tweaked out. A lot of people be faking the funk and getting into all these crazy situations in their life because of the internet and because we can see the stuff that we don't need to see. Sometimes we need to just be in our little bubble. Like back in the day when niggas had a rotary phone and you could only call 15 miles away. My soul.
Nah, I just was talking to a lady today, and she said that she wanted a flip phone to give herself some time off of her phone because she said that she spends too much time on her phone. And I'm
Yo,
like, damn, that would be love. Like just thinking about just having a flip phone for a week. Like, damn, I don't have no way to get on social media, no way to do this, no way to do that. Like, I can only call and text people. That's
yeah.
it. That's all. I'm like, damn, that would be the stress, the
No,
time that I would get back.
That's what I was gonna say.
The
It's like
time
the
that I would get
time
back.
because when you got a phone like this, you scrolling all day. You got the world is in your hand when you got a phone like
Oh, for
this.
sure.
Like literally, the world is in your hand.
Yep.
You can see anything anywhere in the world on this device.
You can get
And
answers
you
on there.
scrolling all day, you
Yep.
asking questions, you figuring, you paying for stuff with this, you whop the damn it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Your money is on here. Like you don't even see real money no more. You just tap your phone on stuff.
Yep. Well, it's crazy because we used to have to go like through dialogue, and the phones wasn't working to get on internet. Now kids get mad when they phone don't load in 1.2 seconds. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
it's tweaking, it's lagging, it's not fast enough.
Bro, what's wrong with the Wi-Fi?
What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? We need this, we need that. We need to get a different internet. And it's like, what? We used to have to wait till our parents got off the phone, and we couldn't even be on the internet long because the phone wouldn't ring if we was on the internet.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a 30-minute time limit. Like, you got to get off. And that was back in the day when we had MySpace. I'm like, damn, I just got my wall back together. You feel me? I just got my wall set up on
Just
here.
put your wall music.
I just put my music and my wallpaper on here. Now I got to get off. I ain't even messing with
What kind of
yet.
walls you had on MySpace just for the people?
I had like SpongeBob walls, stupid stuff probably.
Okay.
Some like Lil Wayne walls.
Okay.
What did you have?
I'm not gonna talk about it.
No, you got to tell the viewers. You got to tell the
That's
viewers.
SpongeBob.
You have SpongeBob too? The gangster SpongeBob?
The gangster smell black and white.
The black and white.
Black and white SpongeBob. I had a SpongeBob belt buckle. I ain't gonna hold you.
I had SpongeBob Air Force Ones.
Ooh, don't hurt him.
I had the SpongeBob Air Force Ones.
I had a SpongeBob belt buckle with the SpongeBob shirt. I thought SpongeBob was that dude.
I had a SpongeBob book bag. I went to high school with a SpongeBob book bag.
Oh man.
Did you wear character book bags in high school?
Yeah, every day. I had.
That's the thing that we did back in the day. We did character book bags to high school. How How do y'all feel about that? Would y'all wear character book bags to high school, or would
Well,
y'all wear character?
let me just ask, what was your hardest character book bag? Because I'm gonna tell you.
Probably my Ninja Turtle book bag.
Yeah, the ninja. I had a Ninja Turtle book bag too.
I had a Ninja Turtle book bag that was hard. That was super dope. But I was a SpongeBob guy. I love SpongeBob.
Nah, Vice. I had a Space Jam book bag,
Ooh.
Vice, and when you unzip it, a ram would come out and you could shoot on it. Swear to God, I had a Space Jam book bag
Oh,
with a
they would have kicked me.
basketball
They would have
rim on
kicked
it.
me out of class. I was hooping all day.
I was like, dang, this book bag raw. Who
That
made
was your
this?
hardest one.
That was probably my. But it's crazy because in high school when I was doing this, I think it was like my sophomore year of high school. I had all these cartoon book bags. That's when cartoons was
Was
doing
lit.
a
Yeah.
thing. Um, I had a Louis Vuitton book bag and a Louis Vuitton duffel, and I'm carrying cartoon book bags.
I did not have a Louis Vuitton bag. I did not have no designer bags. None of that.
Nah, man. If you go on my MySpace to this day, you will see me in all polo with a Louis Vuitton duffel bag and a book bag on.
Love, love on my soul.
16, 15 years old, stunning.
Did not have none of that. I
I
was
lived
out
a
here
different
wearing.
life.
I was out here wearing 36 pants, 2XL shirts.
Yeah,
I was dirty.
super
I
dirty.
was a I was a yup in my white tee type of nigga.
I
White
was not.
tees.
I
I was
was
white tees and color tees all day, every day.
nah. We had fashion contests. I was Lacoste,
Yeah.
Polo, Red Monkey, Evisu, the jeans that Cassidy had on, and I'm a Hustler video with
Yeah,
that thing on the
I
back.
had the users with the little M on the back or whatever you want to call it on the back.
Yeah,
That was my hardest jeans, my favorite jeans, and I lost them when I moved
I
on the
had the
wedding one.
exact ones that Cassidy had on, and I'm a Hustler video with the Army fatigue shirt. Freshman year, I wore that to school. They was like, "Oh my God, who is he?"
You
I
thought
thought
you
I
was
was
not.
him. I
You
thought I was
thought you.
him.
You thought you was him for me. Yo ass stupid. Well, last question for you.
You got more questions for
I
me?
got one last question for you.
Oh, maybe I got an answer.
I got one last question for you. So there's been a lot of hype about this Sinner movie. Have you
Okay.
seen it? And if you have, how do you feel about it? And what are your
So
what's your 1-2 on it?
I did see Sinners.
Okay.
Shout out to the whole cast and everybody that has something to do with that. Shout out to y'all. It's a beautiful movie. It was very well put together. Um, so people scared to see the movie because it's demonic. It's a vampire movie set in Jim Crow days,
Okay.
slavery. But they not seeing the message of the movie. And I tell you this all the time. A lot of people watch movies for entertainment. A lot of people just going to see
A
uh
movie. They're just legit going to see a movie.
going
That's
to see
it.
a movie, going to
Yeah.
see Michael
For
B. Jordan.
entertainment.
They think he handsome or something. But that's not what this movie was about, people. The movie was literally about the white man taking black music and putting evil into it
Okay.
and using that to destroy us. And it showed how being out after hours, how the demons and everything come out at night, and you'll be in a room dancing with these people, and you won't even know what you standing next to. Um,
Damn, that's
and
crazy because
that's
that's super crazy because when I listen to certain music, it bring out a different person in me.
what you mean.
Like if I listen to hood music, I listen to some drill music. It makes me wanna. It brings out a angry me. It brings out a wanting to go do this, wanting to go do that type of me. You feel me? It don't
Hmm.
bring out a joyful, a good vibe type of person in me. So I have not seen the movie, so I don't know what's to the movie. But I listen to a lot of goofy stuff. I don't have a good taste in music. You feel me?
You want me to give you an example?
For sure.
Sexy Red.
Okay.
The labels picked up Sexy Red, and then they gave her a lot of money, and they made her very popular.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started desecrating the youth of black women,
For sure.
making everything sexual and ratchet. She had a lip gloss named after every STDs, gonorrhea, herpes, lip gloss
Get
names.
out of
I
here.
swear to God, you can look this
I
up.
didn't even know that.
Yes.
That's crazy as hell.
But it's not her doing it. it's her label,
for
the
sure.
white label behind her pushing this on to young black women to make the black women feel lesser, to make them
Hmm.
think that they are only a vagina and a butt, and to make them go against the guys. Labels do this all the time. So that's why a lot of conscious rappers don't make it. A lot of people that's rapping about helping the families and communities and woo off the bam, you'll
Well,
never
that's why
see
a
them
lot of
get.
people don't make it in rapping and
Nah, a lot of people
acting.
don't got talent, but
No, but I'm saying, but that's probably what that's why they never go to that next level is
oh
because
yeah,
they don't do this stuff or
because they can't
they
get
say no
manipulated.
to that. I think that's why they don't go to that next level. Like that's why I
Hmm.
feel like Cat William never went to that next level because he never folded for none of the goofy stuff that they were trying to have him do.
Yeah. A lot of the time they just want to desecrate our character. And it's been going on for years, and it showed in the movie how music is one of the biggest things that brings everyone together, people from all walks of life.
Hmm.
And some music can almost embody soulfulness, like old school spirits, and even bring out future spirits in you. Like you can hear something new in music and have something old in music, and all of these things could be happening in the area while y'all partying, and you'll never even know. Um, I think it's a great movie. I think everybody should go see it. Uh, a lot of people say don't go see it because of the demonic stuff and there's spells and there's voodoo and hoodoo and stuff in there, and it is. It really is a lot of that stuff in there. But I think it's a good watch if you know what you're looking for. And it's just to show you that the music that y'all listening to is poisoning us and it's really killing us. It's not doing a good deed for us, I guess.
I feel that. Definitely feel that
For
because I
sure.
definitely when I hear like Lil Durk or certain music, that brings out a different character in me. Even how I drive, like when I'm driving and I hear
Yeah,
that
you
shit,
start
I
getting
start cutting up. I start driving faster. I start being ignorant. I start being more aggressive. You feel me? So it's like, damn, like hearing that is like crazy. And that's why I've been trying to find new music and be on new music. Shout out, what's that? What's white homie name?
the dude I put you on,
Yeah,
Alan Stone.
Alan Stone. He be
Alan Stone.
snapping. Well, I don't know why ain't nobody ever put me on to that. Dude is a beast.
Like I told you, we vibrational creatures. So the vibrations in the music play a huge part in how we feel because the vibrations come into us and we are vibrational as well.
Hmm.
It can change the whatever the perception on us. When you listening to like hood music about killing and shooting your brothers all day, you end up wanting to do that. You listening to it, you grow up, you want to do it. You in the car in traffic, you hear about shooting, you want to shoot in traffic.
Yeah.
Who out the bam? Women hear music about F my baby daddy and uh I don't want to say, but P Pink, Booty Brown,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. It's like it's really making us dumber as a collective.
Well, I think that most people, the people that don't come from that, even they think it's cool. They want to be this person. They want to act like that. They want to start doing that type of stuff. And I think that's bad too. Like they're putting
But
that
that's what they don't understand. By listening to that stuff and liking that stuff, you are letting the devil into your house. You are letting the devil into your
into
ears.
your ears, into your temple.
Like I like all types of music, you know this. But the music that's overhyped, that's too bouncy, that's not talking about nothing, it makes me mad. I get mad instantly. Because I like making music, you feel me?
Yeah,
So I like music that does good for my vibrations. The music that make me think about times when I was with family. Um,
that's love. Because I don't. I listen to like the same 12 songs. You feel me? I don't have. I'm not a big on music, and especially now that the music now they don't have good music out. I feel there's not a lot of good music that drops. So I'm on repeat with a lot of songs, and or I just ride around in silence, or I ride around listening to the Bible.
yeah,
Or I ride around on the phone. You feel me? I don't really listen to music like that. Music don't do it for me. Music has never really cut it for me. Besides when Lil Wayne was out, that was the only time that music really did it for me.
I was just telling Shake yesterday that you was a Lil Wayne and '08 fan.
For sure, I was a Lil Wayne fan, a big Lil Wayne fan. You don't fuck with Lil Wayne?
No, I mess with Lil Wayne, but it's to the extent like I'm not gonna wake up today and listen to Lil Wayne, but you can get in your car tomorrow and play Money on Your Mind and be hyped.
For sure.
I
There's
don't
certain
be.
songs that I could just throw on. I turned on some Drought the other day, like some Drought from like 2006, 2007. I'm like, dang, still know the words type shit. But I don't turn that on often. To me now it's trash. Like I don't like it. It don't give me the same type of energy that I had before. But the music now is trash. So it's like you get the pick of the litter. You feel me?
That's why I'm glad most of my friends do music. And then I'm also glad that I do music because I can listen to me and them. And then I'm also glad for having the reception and knowing the positive vibes that come from music. Like I like I like soulful, gospel, hip hop music. You know what I'm saying?
Jazz music even.
Yeah, even jazz for sure.
Country even.
Sometimes I got a friend that do country music. Shout out Emmanuel.
I feel like you almost didn't know his name.
Nah, shout out Manny on my soul. Shout out
Right
Manny.
away.
I just ain't know if I want to call him Emmanuel. But shout out Manny.
You gave his whole government first and last name type shit.
But yeah, that was my take on Sinners. And then the fact that they was vampires was just showing you that they suck the blood out of you. Like it's literally sucking the
So did they bite? Did they bite you and then you became a vampire too, type thing?
yeah, like you. So they playing the music. Everybody in the room. You see people from the future and you see people from the past, and then it's some white people outside that are vampires, like the record labels, the like record
The record labels.
whatever.
Yeah.
They ask can they come in. They say no. They send the white girl out there to check them out because there's one white girl in the party. They bite the white girl. She instantly turned right back into a regular person, and she go in there and bite somebody else.
So now the whole party is bit.
Not the whole party, but everybody had to leave the party after she bit that person. And then when they went outside, they bit all of
All
them
the
too.
people.
Yeah, they got them.
That's a crazy movie. I don't think I'm going to watch it because I'm not.
You're not a horror movie?
I'm not a horror movie type of person.
It's not really a horror movie. It wasn't that scary. It was like 2 sex scenes and like 4 people got bit that you
Well,
saw.
after I watched Get Out,
It's totally different.
but
than
I'm
Get
saying
Out.
like after I watched Get Out, I stopped watching stupid movies that I'm like, yep, this don't even look like anything I want to watch.
Well, this is not a
'Cause
stupid movie.
But Get Out scared me like in real life. Like, and I'm white, and I was scared to go to certain white people.
I've never heard you say that.
What? That I'm white?
Say it again.
I'm white. You know that I'm white.
But you've never said it.
I always say I'm white.
Oh, okay. That was
Nah, I'm
cute.
Puerto Rican.
Stupid. Nah, but I get why you don't want to watch it, but I feel like people should watch it, and I feel like people should understand what the music is doing to us. And I hope that that's what y'all take from it, and not that it's
Demonic and
vampires.
stuff like that.
Yeah, not that it was vampires in the '60s. Like, I don't want y'all to take that from that. I want y'all to.
To really dive deep and watch it and find out what's really to it, and not just watch the movie just to watch it.
Yeah, it be metaphors for stuff like vampires, bloodsuckers, people that's draining your energy. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Draining your energy.
That's what I think of a vampire. When I was going to ask you, do you think there's vampires here on Earth? And I'm like, 100% there's vampires on Earth. There's a lot of people that suck your energy, that take your energy, or want to talk to you about the same stuff over and over.
There's a lot of people that don't leave the house until it's dark outside, and
they only do dumb things.
nah, they don't want to see the sun. There's a lot of people that don't want to see the sun. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Lord Loso, your favorite fat guy. And we got
your boy Judah Girl Dad. You feel me?
Signing out.
Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share.
And let us know if you seen Sinners. Let us know what y'all think about Shannon. Let us know what y'all think of. Let us know.
Just let us know. Put it in the comments. You feel me? Put it in the comments. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
Comment.
Bless us. You feel me?
All right, man.
So
we
can
love
reach
y'all.
more people.
Trill gang, Trill family, thank God and the family. We thank God for waking us up every morning and the family for always being there and supporting. TGTF, thank God and the family.